This is called A Good Sign. Les Mills, it starts here. Why are you wearing socks in the gym? My toenails are painted purple and I don't want people to get the wrong idea. The wrong idea? I don't quite know how they got purple. I didn't register my toenails until I got to Les Mills this morning and had forgot my trainers and I'd already put Caleb in the Kids World Extreme. You know, you've been stroking that punching bag for the last 5 minutes. Okay, that's not a good sign. No, that's not a good sign. Wow, someone just appeared outside the window with a I love you sign. That's not a good sign either, we're 4 stories up. No, actually that's okay. There's someone out there on the reverse bungee with an I love you sign. Good. It starts here. We're surrounded by it words. It's so you can become an it girl or an it boy. Caleb says, I know a word with it in it, Dad. Yeah, but is it a nice word? I want to graffiti all the signs, make new it words. No, let's just count the it words. 1, commitment. 2, gravity. 3, grit. Sandstorms and cyclone bowler. Dad watches me go down the Tuatara slide in the mall outside Farmers. Mum and Dad had a wedding gift registry there. Manchester is a place in England where there were cotton mills and that's what linen is called. I know the names of all the nail polishers. Strawberry Electric, Love That Red. Vixen, Totally Toffee, Passion Punch Shimmer, Sheer Nude, Pure Pearl, Sheer Blush, Plum Baby, Sandstorm. Dad says, farmers won't know what hit him when IKEA gets here. The Swiss balls were just a start. Dad got a Swiss ball to work on his puku, but he got a bit tired pumping it up. And I stabbed it with a drumstick I broke, so it has a slow puncher and it's poked. It's really poked. We buy a bottle of water from the gym and I take it to pour on the roots of the tree we planted for Mum. The tree came down on a truck from Shannon with a surfer dude tree guy. Shannon is where Alcatraz is, with all the moorporks that got messed up by Cyclone Bowler. They fly from memory. They know where all the trees are, except when a cyclone hits and moves all the trees, so they fly and conk themselves on the head. And people picked them all up and all sort of knocked out and damaged and took them to Shannon to rehab. Dad's like a moorpork that's had all his memory trees moved. Mum's tree is a pukatia in Glover Park. Crummy. Jasmine was a joiner, a signer up. She's responsible for the 50 spam I delete each day. Extend yourself. Get a bigger pleasure dome. And then I get this, you're a big boy, Crummy. That was one of our pet names, Crummy, because I'd eat the crumbs off my shirt after a meal. She civilized me. But I figure it's like monkeys in a room trying to write Shakespeare. One day, totally randomly, someone is going to send you something with Crummy on it. Jazz had a private box at the post shop for her friendship bracelet weaving business. Not tacky stuff, no. Real power and, yeah, Caleb said we weren't allowed to cancel it. He said there was still mail to come from Mum. So every Saturday we come down here and we check it. Exotic location. Caleb wants a cage. Caleb wants to fight someone in his cage. Caleb stays up late watching Extreme Ultimate Fighter on Sky Sports. When Caleb becomes an Extreme Ultimate Fighter, he will be called King Hit. Dad had to take up body combat at the gym so he could train Caleb to become an extreme fighter. Because extreme fighting was not offered at the Montessori school in Kingston, the school that Jazz wanted Caleb to go to, or the Brooklyn Primary, which we settled on. Dad and Caleb have a deal. No extreme fighting until we get home. Caleb is going to join the army. he likes to read out the recruitment poster at the railway station. If you were in the territorials, you could be in a much more exotic location. Call 0800 New Zealand Army or visit www.army.mil.nz. Dad and Caleb have a deal. They can surf the New Zealand Army website for 10 minutes together, but then they must read a kid's book together for another 10 minutes. And then they can extreme fight train. Jazz and I made out on a train once, in a sleeper in America. We never quite got into sync with the train, but it was a big A for effort. Dad, where do people go when they die? Parliament. Harmony in the house. Jazz volunteered at Mary Potter Hospice. She was a good person. She made friendship bracelets for all the people she met. She helped organise Harmony in the House, where all those who work in Parliament do a benefit gig for the dying. Georgina Beyer sang Summertime. Jazz got to meet her and she was really nice. Not like the dead, boring other politicians on the telly. Louisa Wall is the latest MP. What's a lesbian, Dad? They're ladies who love women, who love girls who love women who... Do you think there are any at school, Dad? Ask your mother. No, now I have to answer all the questions. There's no tag team wrestling, just me. It's fun to be at the SPCA, to the tune of fun to be at the YMCA. I didn't have enough time to work out the movements, otherwise I would have got you to do it. It's fun to be at the SPCA. Jasmine should never have told Caleb about reincarnation. Do you think that dog looks like Mum? No. Or do you think Mum was more likely to become a cat? She liked birds more, actually. If I got a bird in a cage, I'd let it out. I know. I think she's going to come back as a dog. I want a dog that can fight. That one's called Java. That starts like Mum's name. What sort is he? The SPCA guy says, he's a Rhodesian Ridgeback. He's a real... I knew this was going to trip me up. Diction. He's a Rhodesian Ridgeback cross. But with those ears, he looks like a dingo. Maybe you want to think about a pup, Caleb. Then you could grow up with it. The SPCA guy says, well, that's okay, but you have to realize that a pup will grow a lot faster than a boy, so you'll end up with a dog soon enough. But it says on the cage, no walks, special diet. That sounds like hard work. Well, the SPCA guy says, he's just young, 10 months. He came in at 15 kilograms and we've built him up to 27. How much food can a 27 kilogram dog eat? All right, we're keeping him. Dad, I'm sorry about painting your toenails when you fell asleep in front of the telly last night. Caleb wants a dog. That's a good sign. Thank you.